Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Right, next stages of the tail unit on the GS. I've spent the morning doing the next stages on Dan's fuel tank, so that's coming along nicely. So in between that, as you're aware now, I am getting back into the GS. Big thank you for all the comments on the job so far. Really appreciate that. It looks like most of you like the way it's going, which is fantastic. So yeah, much appreciated on all the comments. So next, my little idea with how all the battery area is going to work out. So you've probably seen in the last video I'd cut this out. Now I've got to cut a piece for the center and make it fit that gap as best as I can. So yeah, it's got to match everything perfectly. Just obviously doing it by hand, it's not going to be like it's done on a machine, so there may be a bit of filing and dressing up, so it just drops in there absolutely bang on with a perfect gap. So I've sort of drew round that. I'm now going to cut it out. Hopefully we'll get the cut pretty damn good and there won't be much faffing around getting it to fit right. So yeah, get the grinder fired up and get that out. There's going to be 3 parts to this to make it work. So this bit I'm doing now being the second, and then we have a 3rd bit to cut out to make it all, and a bit of drilling to do. But you'll see what I'm doing as we go along. Okay, oh, there they are. I thought we was going to be on the hunt for the glasses then, but we got them. As you can see, I am still in a complete mess. Oh, I haven't cleaned up yet because I keep putting the cleaning off to keep the jobs flowing. So I'll get there. Right, let's see if we've got any dressing up to do. Ooh, it's close. It's very close. See if we can get in this side, get a mark on it. Where did I put that marker pen? It's hanging up on the floor. There we go. Right, let's try that again. Right, that gives us a line, a bit of a guide to keep doing a little bit of grinding and then keep trying it. Okay, that's got that. I have got to dress it back a bit more, but I'm keeping it a tight fit for now till I've done the other bit, because I do actually need a tiny bit of a panel gap, obviously for painting. Fits like a glove. Yeah, so on with the next bit, and then I'll mark it up with a very thin line to dress back to, like I say, so we have got a bit of a panel gap there. or else when that's painted, all that's going to do is take the paint off if you ever remove this with all the battery on. Right, next bit. Right, next bit, I've got the centerpiece I've just cut out, and I want to score quite an even line around the edge. I've got to get that so I can see it when I'm grinding it. Bottom bit's easier. Drop that. The bottom bit's easy enough. These have got a slight curve, so rest the rule on my big fat belly. Take a breath first. So we'll have a wonky line. Got to get the belly pivot point right. Well, that one's gone a bit off. God, useless. Useless. That's better. Back to this one. I think we'll freehand that. Hopefully. I keep losing the line. There it is. Right, that will be good enough for me to cut something out. Right, don't need that line. I'm scribbling them out because it's the kind of thing I'd do, go and start cutting down the wrong line. I'm even having to think which ones I'm scribbling out. The middle one. Is it? Yeah. Still have to think about it. Right, Jonesy, don't cut the lines you've scribbled out. Simple. So that was drawn round that, yes. And that was drawn round that, yes. Right, we'll still make it really nice and neat, but it's not as critical as I need to want this bit. So I'll get on and cut this, and then we'll pick you all up what is on the next stage. That's better. Right. Oh, I'd like to get this done before I call it a day. Been a long day again. So that's the underside that I'll end up inside the tail unit, which you obviously you won't see this side. I'm going to tack it on for now. Looking about right. a couple of welds on there. Oh, what's that about? Okay, we're coming together slowly. So far then, we have got that. It's welded on round the back. So next step, I can pick that damn thing up. Is to do the fixings for this. Right, moving forward, that's all that drilled out. This has been tapped. All I've got to do now is countersink this. I think I'm actually going to do the sensible thing and do that on the pillar drill. So I'm going to get that done and then we'll get it together. Okay, all sorted. There we go. Right. Now to attach it to the tail unit. So, obviously, there's still some work to go on the inside of that. There'll be some sort of brackets. I may have to do a little cutout here for a strap. That's not a problem at the moment. We'll work that out when we get to that part, but obviously when that's all in there, the battery will be sat in there like so, and we'll make a little bracket here for the M unit, so that will basically all go up underneath. And what I will do, because I've got more than enough space in there, I'll do a very neat wrap of wire, basically the whole harness that comes off the motor gadget unit. I shall wrap it so I've got a fair length of coil in there so that this can drop all the way down, and basically if you're doing anything you can just rest on the back wheel while you're doing what you've got to do, battery out to take it away to charge it up or whatever. So yeah, there'll be a coil of wire to allow to drop it right down. And then we've got to work out the cutouts and everything to send the wiring down to the front of the bike. But we get in there, which is the main thing. Right, now, pack all this away. We're going to get it on there. I really have got to clean up. What a right mess. And then also, I think actually on the lid we will attach, yeah, perfect. So we'll drill a few more holes in there. We'll use countersinks on the other side, I think, and or should we just fit studs? Yeah, I think I'll just have studs, so this will go over the studs and do it with nuts. So that will then be bolted to that, which all the wire will be coming out of that anyway, so that'll all come out with it if you ever have to drop the lid down. That's working out absolutely fine actually. Perfect. Splendid. So now we'll get that onto there. I'm going to tack it in the odd place where we got a nice fit, and trim and tap and do what we've got to do so it's a nice fit all the way around. So what we have got to do, or have we? So I've got to modify the seat hoop a bit, to be honest. To be fair, I can actually do away with the seat hoop and brace it across. We'll see when I get to that stage, because you're not going to see any of that when all this is on. So I may chop that and brace it straight across. We'll see when I get to that bit. That'll do. Oh, it's been a long day. That's a good chunk of work sorted, that is. There we go. So next on this, what am I doing next on this? Yeah, doing all the bits inside to actually hold the battery in place, and the M unit, and modifying the seat hoop slightly so all this fits nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That is much better. Much better. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day at that. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.